Hello. Am I live? Can you hear me? Yeah, figured I kind of wanted to learn to do healer and experience the story. Which means I got to get over trying to click through all the dialogue boxes. Is that like my vocal audio or game audio? So I also might need to have the mic in my face more. I also have my in-game sounds way down too, but that's usually because I get a headache if they're cranked to 11. Okay. I just didn't want to blast anyone out, so. How about that? Is that bringing it up better? Okay, well, I'll try and keep an eye on it, and if you guys want to let me know, I'll try and tweak things. It's also saying my bit rate's down too, so I don't know what's going on with that. It was working fine when I was doing this on Twitch the other day. Special place in the 7th hell for those who use amusing aliases. Yeah, it's... I mean, I don't watch a lot of streams and stuff like that, but that was also something that I noticed, is that... I was also hearing that with, I think someone I was watching uses StreamYards, and they were saying that one had an update that was causing problems. I'm using OBS right now. Oof, that's no good. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, I'm not sure which one I'm gonna go with, but see how this works out. I suppose I could do a read along with this too while I'm in these cutscenes, huh? I'll do it on the next one. I'm not even sure what's going on right now. Trying to mess with settings at the same time. Ah, the old 3 errands and then come back and talk to me. Let us begin at the beginning, shall we? Now that you're a formal member of the Adventurers Guild, we must be sure you have a firm grasp of the fundamentals of adventuring. To that end, I have 3 tasks I wish you to perform. Your first task is to visit the Aetheryte. This massive crystal stands in the middle of the Aetheryte Plaza, not far from the Caroline Canopy. As a device that enables instantaneous transportation, the Aetheryte plays a key role in the life of ever-wandering adventurers. Once you have located the crystal, all you need to do is touch its surface. A member of the Woodwillers will present to offer further instruction. For your second task, you are to visit the Conjurers Guild. There's no better place to learn the arts of conjuring. Speak with Medela? It's going to be another thing. I don't know the names in this game very well. For your third and final task, I would have you visit the markets at the heart of Old Gridania's commercial district. There you shall find weapons, armor, and all the various items that adventurers might need on their travels. There is, however, more to the markets than buying and selling goods. Speak with... Here we go again. I swear they just run these through like a random generator. And listen well to his counsel. The master merchant can be uncooperative at times, so be sure to offer him one of my famous eel pies. Like so many men, he is much more charitable when his stomach is full. Here, I made a batch not long ago. You have your tasks, Violet. May no Fika guide your path. Fair play. One more thing, you should happen to come across any citizens in need, don't be afraid to proffer a helping hand. I am certain they will be pleased to meet an adventurer in whom they can confide their woes. Granted, the work they offer is likely to be of realm-shattering and is unlikely to be of realm-shattering importance, but prove your worth and build a reputation, and in times folk will be more inclined to entrust you with matters of moment. I also suggest you lend an ear to the smith here in the canopy. The smiths are trusted representatives of the Adventurers Guild, and are an invaluable source of advice for neophyte heroes seeking to attain greatness. Was it like the Hall of the Novice thing? Oh, right, yeah it is. Sweet, I'm finally free. Greetings, adventurer. I see you are faithfully following Mother Mayonnaise? Yeah, we're gonna call her Mayonnaise. Call her mayonnaise. There we go. Allow me to offer you a bit of instruction myself. I am Nisa of the Wood Whalers. I know a thing or two about the aetheryte. Yes, that big crystal right there. Aetherites are devices that tap into ethereal energies and are primarily used as a means to travel safely from one place to another. Return and teleport, the most common transportation spells, make direct use of the aetherites and their connection to the flow of aether. And as these devices are found almost every corner of Eorzea, any adventurer worthy of the name will wish to seek out and attune herself to each one. Truly, few things in this world are so useful to an intrepid explorer. But you need not locate them all at once. Before rushing out into the wilds, I suggest you start with the aetherites found here in Gridania. You should wish to learn more about the aetherite or transportation magic. I am here to answer your questions. Yeah, I'm not going to bother reading those ones. I think we've all been here a time or two. There's also, I'm hiding over on Hyperion. It was one of the few servers that actually could take new characters. I may have gotten a thing or two off the shop. Don't judge me. Because in my defense, most of this is the pre-order stuff, which isn't much of a defense. I mean, I had it set to normal, but I'm not entirely sure. Let's see if I can bring it up in the studio settings. Oh, gotcha. No, it's totally fine. I fully expect to be judged. Say nothing of the fact that I'm on YouTube, so. It's not quite 4chan levels, but it can be. Okay. I think there's supposed to be more stuff coming in, but don't want to bore everyone to death. I totally forgot to grab that aetherite when I was back there. There's also a whole thing of having to set up my HUD again, too. That's, I hate doing that every time. You seek the secrets of Conjury adventure, then search no longer, for you have found your way to the Conjurer's Guild. It's Mayo's request that you come. Then allow me to provide you with an overview of what it is to be a conjurer. Well, of course it's Air Force One. Why wouldn't it be? Conjury is the art of healing and purification. Its practitioners harness the power of nature that they might bring about change in the form of spells. Primitive magic, such as that once wrought by individuals known as mages, meaning those with the ability to manipulate aether, has existed since the dawn of time. It was not until some 5 centuries ago that the conjurer emerged from this shapeless... I feel like that's amalgamation, but it's not. A agglomeration of spells and charms? In an event in which led to the founding of Gridania. In those dark days, the elementals would not suffer man's presence in the Twelves Wood, forcing our forebears to make their homes beneath the earth in the great subterranean city of Gelmora. But their desire to settle in the Twelves Wood continued to burn fiercely. Time and again they sought to curry the elementals' favor. Unlike men and other creatures bound in temples of flesh, the elementals are beings of pure aether. Recognizing this, the mages of Eld reasoned that their talent for etheric manipulation might allow them to commune with these theretofore enigmatic entities. It took 5 long decades, but our forebears finally succeeded. Their reward? The elementals' permission to dwell in the Twelves Wood. So it was that the nation of Gridania was born. Since that time, the elementals have taught us to live as one with nature, speaking to all Gridanians through the hearers, those mages who are able to commune with them. And for their intimacy with the elementals, the hearers would go to attain greater mastery over the forces of nature. Thus did they conceive of the art of conjuring. I hope this has helped you gain a greater understanding of the Conjurer's Guild. Should you wish to delve further into the mysteries of conjuring, then I urge you to consider joining our ranks. I can begin your initiation whenever you desire. Call upon me when you're ready to take the first step. Is your mind made up? Are you ready to join the Conjurer's Guild? No, not really, because I suck at healing. That as well, I shall introduce you to our guildmaster, Brother Isumiyan. Brother Isumiyan presides over the Conjurer's Guild, even as he serves the nation as a hearer. You'll find him in the mediation area within. Go to him and make known your desire to join the guild. Greetings, adventurer. I am told you wish to become a conjurer of Stillglade fame. I am Brother Isumyan, Master of the Guild. Before you are formally accepted into our ranks, I would impart to you the principles of conjury. Pray attend me well. Conjury is an arcane art that takes life and the living for its domain. Its primary purpose is the solving of hurts and the granting of protection. Adventurers such as yourself often stand upon the front lines of battle. Owing to this, you are like to find yourself in many situations wherein a capacity for healing would be most advantageous. Mind you, there is more to conjury than that. By harnessing the power of earth, wind, and water, conjurers are also capable of weaving spells that wreak havoc. In terms of sheer destructive power, conjury may pale in comparison to the thaumaturgy, but its capacity to defend one against aggression more than compensates for this relative shortcoming. In mastering healing and purification, not only will you be able to mend wounds and purge afflictions, you'll also be able to breathe life back into the fallen. More than simply healers, yet not true dealers of destruction, conjurers realize their full potential when they employ their powers in support of others. This, my dear adventurer, is what it means to be one of us. Mayhaps that was too much to grasp upon a single hearing, but worry not, for the meaning of my words will become clearer to you in due time. Aye, you will come to understand the conjury is not sole province of the conjurer. Should you wish to walk our path, I must needs ask that you solemnly vow to embrace nature, to heed the will of the elementals and the Twelveswood alike. Can you make this vow? Yeah, sure, why not? Practically living like a druid out in the woods already anyways. I knew your answer ere your lips had parted, yet I am no less pleased to hear it. By the power vested in me, I hereby name you a member of the Conjurers Guild. And so to work. Listen well now, for I would assign you your first task as a conjurer of Stillglade fame. Just beyond the city gates, you will encounter squirrels, ladybugs, and mushrooms. We're just going to call them mushrooms. I would have you say 3 of each. Lest you wonder how I can so coolly order the taking of a life, know that things are not as they once were, as a consequence of the calamity, and, I may add, through no fault of their own, these creatures have become a burden to the Twelveswood, a burden cannot well bear. As a conjurer, it is your duty to carry out the will of the forest, and by employing your powers in so doing, you will come to learn something of your art. Go now, Violet, and perform your first task in the name of the elementals. Yay! I'm on my way to sucking at healing. Woohoo! Just now to think about it, I don't even think I can get out of the city yet. I mean, from everything I've heard, healer's supposed to be pretty stupid proof, but I mean, it's me. I use a gun on my main, so needs to be pretty stupid proof. I'm judging her harshly. By what rights does a fledgling adventurer presume to address Parsemont? I'm just going to call him Parsi. Master of the markets. You think you can stroll in here, bold as you please, and demand my hard-earned knowledge? Ha! A merchant does not for naught, especially when dealing with would-be heroes. If, on the other hand, you had some tasty morsel to curry my favor, then I might reconsider your request. Come now, this whole encounter reeks of mayonnaise. God damn it. Handiwork, and more specifically her baking. Do not look so surprised, lass. I smell that eel pie of yours a malm away. Hand it over. Yeah. What the hell does eel pie taste like? That flaky crust. Just divine. Very well. I am a man of my word. Pay close attention, for I shall only explain this once. The aspiring adventurer need look no further than the rosewood and ebony stalls. Both are but a short stroll from where we stand. If you mean to do battle, you best be prepared with quality set of weapons and armor. Such goods are the province of the Rosewood Stalls, directly south of here. You will be pleased to learn that the merchants of Gridania are exceedingly particular when it comes to craftsmanship. So you needn't fear defective straps and the like. If it is potions and paraphernalia you seek, head north to the Ebony Stalls. The shelves there are lavishly stocked by widely traveled Udanian merchants, and I may truly say that I have seen things amongst their myriad of wares that I have scarce knew existed. Do you follow me thus far? The first step in any purchase is to select the stalls that meet your needs. Then you may concern yourself with the price and profit. There's little more I can teach you with mere words. Go peruse the stalls and see for yourself what wares they offer. There is no substitute for first-hand experience after all. And I am weary of talking, unless you have another eel pie. This is really all the basic stuff. Because when I thought about doing this, I didn't think about the whole quote-unquote tutorial portion of it. Is it really? Oh, hold up. I actually gotta look this up then. Pie and mash originates in the docks of London. What the... Oh, God. You see the pictures of this? They got like the heads sticking out of it. I didn't need to know that. The conquering hero returns. You have completed my little tasks, I trust. The 3 locations you visited will feature prominently in your life as an adventurer. It is best you grow familiar with them as soon as possible. And you took the time to listen to the woes of the citizenry. I cannot emphasize enough how important it is to lend your talents to one and all, no matter how trivial the matter may seem. I am thankful that you are an obliging sort, Violet. It is adventurers like you who will win the hearts of the locals and pave the way for those who follow. I pray Gerdania can rely on your aid in its struggles to come. Okay, I guess I gotta go do my job quest. Oh, I suppose I'm not on a preferred server either, so I'm not getting any kind of XP bonus. Well, I guess I'm gonna go bully the local wildlife. Test away, I could use all the help I can get on this. Yeah, I feel like it wasn't as bad over when I was messing with Twitch. At least I get to miss out on Leap of Faith. Yeah, I usually can't be bothered to even watch on my phone. I mean, first of all, my screen's small, so it makes it difficult watching anything, really. I guess now that I think about it, too, is as was doing Frontline earlier, and there was somebody in there that was streaming on Twitch, and it was like, figured what the hell. I would try and see it from their perspective, and it was like, it was delayed enough that I could, like, you could tell we weren't on the same part of the map when I was trying to figure out where they were. Oh, right. Welcome back, Violet. The elementals have told me of your success. By placing yourself in the midst of nature and seeing it with the conjurer's eyes, you have taken your first step along the path to enlightenment. I don't know, that sounds kind of cultish. Healing, protection, and destruction, though our spells vary in function, they all derive their power from the same source. The source that embodies in all... The forces embodied in all creation. By gaining a true understanding of these, a conjurer may call upon them to manipulate his environment, thereby realizing the state of being that he desires. Ah yes, yours is a familiar look, the very picture of confusion. Be not disheartened, for the comprehension shall come in due time. And for now, you must learn to reach out to the forces embodied in each of us. Pray, receive of me this hunting log. Within you will find the names of such creatures as would pose a suitable challenge to a conjurer. There is no single path to mastering conjuring, yet should you find yourself needing direction, know that the log is there to guide you. Breathe deep and open your eyes to that which cannot be seen. Feel the myriad life around you, and draw upon this boundless reservoir of energy. Take up your cane and use it to lend that energy form. Go forth, my young conjurer, and be one with the world. Return to me when you have learned to draw upon the forces around you with the self-same ease you draw upon those within. Yay! Raisins. Yep. Congratulations, here's a handful of raisins. Go get another one from Mayo. Violet, have you visited the Bannock on your wanderings? It is a training ground found just outside the city where the soldiers of the Order of the Twin Adder are drilled in swordplay and other martial matters. I mention this because an acquaintance of mine, a gentleman by the name of Galfred, is an instructor there, and I think you may be of use to him. Go and introduce yourself and find out if there is anything you can do to help. Mind you, do not stray far from the path. The 12 Woods is no place for merry strolls through the underbrush. peeping out people's glams. Bully some more wildlife. My name is Galfred, and I am responsible for the training of our Twin Adder recruits. I thank you for volunteering your assistance. The Twellswood is much changed since the calamitous arrival of the 7th Umbral Era 5 years ago. The power of the elementals wanes and the harmony of the forest gives way to chaos. A great abundance of life has been lost as the strong run rampant, stifling the weak and new sprung. Though it may not appear so to the eyes of an outsider, the Twellswood is ailing. It is once rich variety of fading memory. For the citizens of Gridania, the restoration of the forest is a sacred duty, and it is my hope that adventurers such as you will offer to aid them in their struggle. Listen to their requests, and do all that you can. May the elementals bless your endeavors, Violet Zimvala. Wait, so I just came out here to get some boots? Okay. I see you are eager to lend a hand, Violet. That is well, but I cannot in good conscience send you into the forest until I have established that your equipment is equal to the task. It bears repeating that, in the 5 years since the dawn of the 7th Umbral Era, many of the Twellswood's creatures have transformed into vicious, bloodthirsty monsters. Venturing into the forest without proper gear is tantamount to suicide. I suggest you take some time to evaluate your equipment. Once you deem your armor to be sufficient quality, present yourself to me for inspection. Oh, he's gonna actually let me do it, okay. You would be surprised how many young promising soldiers get themselves killed by rushing off into the woods without first donning a decent set of armor. Your equipment, however, should provide the required degree of protection. Consider yourself ready for duty, Violet. Was I just geared? Ah, Violet. By your tireless efforts, you have proven yourself a friend of the to Gridania. I believe you can be trusted with sensitive intelligence. Yeah, I just showed up in Gridania, but I am... Go ahead. Put me in, coach. I would assign you a mission of considerable import, yet the need for secrecy... Oh my god. The need for secrecy prevents me from disclosing its details until you have pledged your participation. I am authorized to tell you only that it concerns suspicious activity in the Twelveswood. Say that you will lend us your aid, and I shall proceed with the briefing. I'm sure. Good. Time is of the essence, so listen well. You will by now have heard that a suspicious individual has been seen prowling the Twelveswood. And you may also be aware that the Ixal activity has risen sharply in the region of late. What you may not know is that there is an increase coincided almost exactly with the first recorded sightings of the aforementioned individual. Suspecting a connection, we tightened our surveillance in hopes of tracking down our unknown visitor. Alas, our quarry is proving to be exceedingly elusive, almost as if he knows our movements ahead of time. But where whole units have failed, a lone adventurer may yet exceed. Acting independently and covertly, you may be able to close in on our quarry unnoticed. Fear and anxiety are beginning to take their toll upon the citizenry, Violet. For their sake, I ask that you aid us in this investigation. You have my gratitude. With your help, I am hopeful we will shed light upon this mystery. Beginning your search at Lifemen's Stump, it is there that the majority of the sightings have taken place. Be forewarned, my people cannot offer you support, lest our quarry catch scent of our presence and evade us yet again. Proceed with caution. Yeah, I mean, isn't that a lot of this story? Oh, we can't do this. Warrior of Light, come save us. Really don't realize how much you miss flying until you're stuck walking everywhere.
ご一緒したクポ覚えているクポ。
So I'm realizing now I should probably turn up the game audio.
どう？やっぱおかしい？さっきと同じ。この場所のエーテルはかなり乱れている。しかもごく最近に。クポロコップの言うように君がやったんじゃないとしたら誰がこんなことを。
I think I'll finish this quest up and then I'm probably gonna shut it down and try and retweak things.
こういうことに敏感なんだよね。だからエーテルが乱されると、ほらね、こういうことになっちゃう。仕方ない、戦うしかないか。
Okay, I guess I'm just gonna focus on the tree. boy get to meet the crystal mummy.
エーテルにでも酔ったかい？急に倒れ込んでびっくりしたよ。なんじゃこれ。イクサル族の軍長クラスだ。こいつの仕業か。しかしこんなところにまで侵入してくるなんて、何者かが先導してるって情報は本当かもな。こちらパパリも。大丈夫？エーテル酔いはもう冷めた？そうだね。エスミアに協力を促しておくよ。なんだ？大きなクリスタル？何の話？了解。更新終わり。グリダニアにいる角巫女のエスミアンにこのことを知らせてくれるかい？僕たちは一度報告に帰るよ。わかったクポー。それじゃあ僕たちはここまでだ。 引き抜いて連兵所の人に届ければ何かわかるかもしれないよ。じゃあね。あれ、もしかしてさっきの冒険者クポロコップのこと見えてた？今さら？さあどうだかね。じきにわかるかもよ。いろいろとね。いろいろか。私も気になってることがあるんだけどね。深いね、その言葉。お前が浅いんだよ。
Violet, it is good to see you back. One of our patrols sent word that you had been spotted doing battle with an enraged treant. I am relieved to find that you... I'm relieved to find you none the worse for wear for the experience. But tell me, what were you able to discover at Life Men's Stump? A sword in the stump? And a dead Ixal? I can say with absolute certainty that this blade is of Ixal origin. It is of a kind used exclusively in the beastmen's rituals. The Ixal rarely set foot in the central shroud. So tight is our guard over the area, what purpose could have driven them to take such a risk? I fear something is afoot. What's that? A dubious couple sporting peculiar spectacles? So you have finally been acquainted with Yida and Papalimo. Lay your suspicions to rest. Gridania counts them among her staunchest allies. Both are scholars hailing from a distant land, and have been with us since before the calamity. Their garb may appear outlandish, and their exchange is baffling, but never once have they given us cause to doubt them. Indeed, they often assist in the god quivers and wood whalers in their work, much as I hope you will in the days to come, Violet. Although our unknown visitor eludes us still, owing to your efforts, we have acquired important intelligence on the Ixal threat. You have my gratitude. We are fortunate indeed to have a capable adventurer such as you aiding us. I pray you will continue to serve the people of Gridania in whatever capacity you are able. Alrighty then. Well, for a first run, I don't know. Probably could have been better, could have been worse. Sounds like I gotta get the audio sorted out though, huh? It should save it to my channel so I can go back and listen to it and see if I can tweak it, mess with it. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap things up and get back over to our world. See you later. Bye.